Hello RPGC, this is Verse, and I'm sick, so please keep me in your thoughts. Most of all, I want you to think about that. If you take nothing else from this vlog, then you should take that. That's why my voice is a little deeper than usual. So let's start with the fourth challenge. That's no longer like a vlog challenge. It's more of a survival, since everyone who doesn't do this will be banned by Riga. So the first thing that grinds my gears is oil. No, that I'm sick. I hate that. I hate being sick. I hate not performing at optimal capacity. Because that means that if I do something awesome now, physically, then I will always have to wonder, what could I have done if I had been 100%? Yes, I usually even work out through my illness, which I do not recommend. Do not do that. It's dangerous. But I do it because I'm pig-headed that way. Almost a little OCD with my training. Last summer, I even ran through a fever because I thought that if I can push through it, then it should be all right. Since it's not even, cold out, I can't get pneumonia or nothing. It wasn't good. When I work out while I'm ill, it takes months. And a friend of mine actually got like a heart problem because of this. Not because of I did it, but because of my friend did it. So don't do that. I also dislike many of the aspects of feminism today. I mean, I'm for equality. Everyone should be equal. But the way it's said these days, men are like, we want to keep our power. Obviously, you want it, so it's a good thing, and we don't want to share it with you. And then it's never really explained to men why equality works and should work. It's because we're not two teams. We're not man and woman. We're human beings. We're one team, and that one team would benefit from shared things like rights and everything. So yeah, and that's not usually explained. So I think to educate male kind, feminism needs to be more less like shotgun, like, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. More like explain why, and just underline the fact that everyone benefits from equality. And then that's two. And another aspect of female and male interaction is the cleavage. I give feminism to cleavage. And it's, do you look at it? Do you not look at it? Look up, don't be libido's slave. Look up, don't stare into your grave. It's hard because literally because you have to appreciate the aesthetics of a person, and then I appreciate fashion very much. So there's that aspect for me. But of course, their eyes are at level with yours. Look up, just look her in the eye. Look up, at least you have to try. Yes, it's that. Maybe it's like a print when a T-shirt says something clever, and you should look, but you shouldn't look, should you? Come on, she knows she has a rack. Abort, her boyfriend's coming back. That grind my gears. Or when a television show, usually or almost always yeah, it doesn't work anywhere else. A television show has a main cast of men and women, and then they interact, and there's tension, and then there's this main couple that you like, and you want them together, you want them to date, or kiss, or just hold hands, because television shows are they're usually, that's the selling point, so they don't want to give it away. But to drag it out, like after a few seasons, they take in a new love interest for one of these parties. So just to drag it out longer. And you need seniority with me if you're a television character. That's the only way you could date any of the main crew. That'll break a series for me if somehow a character from outside comes in, like a new character, and then marries or seriously dates that one. Because that's just dragging out time. Yes. So that grinds my gears. I also dislike how nerds these days rag on hero movies. Obviously, if they desecrate something that you grew up with, you have a right to voice your opinion on that. But be a little grateful. 2 decades ago, or even 5 years ago, I think, or whatever, we didn't have that. You would kill for a Green Lantern movie if you lived in the early 90s. That would be awesome. And now everyone's like, it wasn't close enough to the... I don't know. Why are you ragging? Sci-fi, fantasy, hero movies, fan-based stuff. We've never had this good. This is an awesome era for us. We're going to tell our kids about this. About when Hollywood realized that an established fan base is good for a movie. So, obviously, you should work for making them better, but don't be dicks about it. You're a nerd, or we're nerds. Don't pick on the movies. And then, on the subject of movies, another thing that grinds my gears are, like, the death scenes. Oh, look! A poisoned cracker. I wonder how that tastes. I like a subtle death scene, and I love a well-performed, ballistic death scene. But you have to be an awesome actor to pull off the good stuff. I don't want obviously it's easy to overplay. I have to write my will. And you should try not to overplay it. Yeah, and a lot of the really known movies for being good contain these ridiculous death scenes. I have to cancel the pizza. I am dying. That obviously I don't buy, and people just buy because they're so invested in everything else, which is awesome. Well done, but. Yeah, death scenes should be better. Yeah, I think that's it. I was going to rant on about how bad I am at counting, but I think I've already reached 7. So that's that. I love y'all. Yep.